live. No way. I don't believe that. I see. No. Back. Turn that off. Ah, now Discord's gonna work. We're in the middle of the mystery route, right, Venom? I think. Right, we were about to find out who X was. I decided to let Ava finish her sentence without interruption. However, she stayed silent after that and refused to say another word. What is the matter, Lady Ava? X got your tongue? Or do you actually not know who X is? What? Then why did you pretend like you knew? At Emma's question, Ava suddenly... She smirked and let out a chuckle, looking as if she was mocking us. When I saw her expression, the truth dawned on me. Of course. You're afraid, right? You're afraid to die. Even if you were forced to do so by X, you were still the one to kill Shoma. That is an unforgivable act. Then you thought to yourself, I'm going to be thrown into the cage again. This time they're never going to let me out. What should I do why should I stay then? I'll blow myself up and take everyone in the SCU with me. But you were afraid to face death. You never had that courage to begin with. So you decided to leave it in the hands of X, right? The act of pressing the button to activate the bomb. Oh, that's why you lied about knowing X's identity.
Wait, that means you're going along with us all this time is just an act?
When you said you hated Veshness, was that a lie too? So you could gain our trust and gather intel while hiding in plain sight? Ava said nothing in response. Her lips didn't move for a second. But something else did. Her hands. The detonator is on a joint on my left hand pinky finger. Moving in a particular motion triggers an explosion. Ugh! My body moved before my mind did. I exploded into action and dashed over to Ava at breakneck speed. I grabbed her left wrist and shouted loudly.
Get away, everyone!
At that, everyone made a mad scramble for the exit. Right after that, Ava grabbed my shoulder and forced me to face her. As I did, I saw a raised foot, and I found myself being kicked away. I landed near the exit, where there were 5 other people. They just reached the gate and were not yet outside. The other 5 had rushed to the exit on the other side, and were at about the same distance away as well. I quickly stood up and looked in Ava's direction. She pinched her little finger and said,
Is this the courage you said I didn't have?
She pulled on her little finger without a trace of hesitation. Well, good job, Takumi.
We have just a bit.
Whoop. It's day 80. I need to check and make sure that the volume is correct on my stream. It seems right. I was already so used to waking up and finding out that I had missed a bunch of days that I was more surprised by the fact I was somehow still alive. Come to think about it, I seem to recall someone pulling me back with great force just before the explosion. That could be why I survived. I wonder who saved me. I didn't see who it was, but I remembered a lavender fragrance. I can think about that later. Is everyone okay? Yeah, I figured it was going to be Hiriko. I stepped up from the makeshift bed, pulled open the curtain divider, and stepped outside, where I found that everyone was dead. And then...
What do you mean Tsubasa and Mocha are gone?
Exactly what I meant. They were both missing when I woke up. You were the last three on watch last night, right? Yes, but halfway through my shift, I felt a pain on my neck, like something had pricked me. Somebody must have jabbed me with that stolen anesthetic because I blacked out immediately. And when you woke up, they were both gone? That's what I've been trying to say. It was at this point that everybody finally noticed I was awake. So Takumi, I see you have decided to rejoin us in the land of the living. 5 days no see. Pretty fast, all things considered. Yeah. Hey, shouldn't we be looking for Tsubasa and Moko? Yes, the 9 of us here will split into groups of 3. After some discussion, we decided on the following groups. Group 1, me, Nozomi, Darumi. Group 2, Takamaru, Kurata, Kyoshika. Group 3, Hiriko, Yugamu, Ima. Let's go find them. And thus we embarked on the search for Tsubasa and Moko. We visited every place in the school to see if we could find any traces of them. However, they're nowhere to be found. It's already been an hour since we started looking. Suddenly, we heard a strained voice coming from the schoolyard. Bad news! Teams Takumi and Takamaru, can you hear me? If so, come to the parking lot right now. We gave each other knowing glances before rushing toward the stairwell together. Takamaru's team was already in the parking lot by the time we arrived. There were a few trees near the parking lot. Hiriko and Takamaru's team were staring agape at something near the top of them. Dread started to pool in the pit of my stomach. I turned slowly and cautiously to look in the direction of their stares. What I saw was... It was clear they were both dead. Oh, great. That's Gore. That's Gore of my comfort character. Blood drained from my face and I felt sick to the bone. Now 5 of my friends are dead. I don't know how my heart wasn't breaking apart. Somehow I held myself together and said,
Help me lower them to the ground and move them to the infirmary.
who was strong enough to pick up Moko? Subject, Tsubasa Kawana. Cause of death, hemorrhagic shock. Estimated time of death, day 80, between 5 and 8 a.m. Multiple stab wounds on the chest and abdomen. The murder weapon is likely a sharp blade about 8 inches long. Too much time has passed since death. Insufficient cryptoglobin present in body. Impossible to revive. Subject, Moko Mojiro. Cause of death, hemorrhagic shock. Estimated time of death, day 80 between 5 and 8 a.m. Lacerated carotid artery. The murder weapon is likely a sharp blade of unknown length. Too much time has passed since death. Insufficient cryptoglobin present in body. Impossible to revive. After everyone had a chance to view the monitor, the mood in the room turned utterly gloomy. We silently moved their bodies to the morgue. Hey, do you mind if I mention something? Go on. It's something I noticed about Tsubasa's back.
She had her heart stolen like the others.
Wait, how did you know about the hearts being stolen? I decided it was not something worth hiding and told them about it. Oh, right. But I don't think the cases are related. None of them had their backs cut open. Then what is it you wanted to tell us about Tsubasa's back? I noticed it when the hem of her blouse hitched up while we were removing her body just now. Darumi walked over to Tsubasa's body and removed the sheet that was covering it. She turned over the body and pulled the blouse up so that we could all see the strange thing on her back. 2. Think so. Could be a Z or an N as well. I don't know. The mark is small enough to be completely covered by a hand. Not located in the center, but more toward the left side of the spine. This is indeed curious. The purplish color even makes it look like a bruise. What could this number mean? Nobody had an answer to that. We checked Moko's back as well, but there were no markings at all, let alone one that looked like a number. Alright, I was thinking maybe, since they're, clones, maybe those are the numbers of when they were cloned. But after that, we turned them back, both back around, closed our eyes, and put our hands together to pay our respects. Moko! 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 Nozomi clung onto Moko's body and wept bitterly. Her anguished chokes and sobs reverberated throughout the hushed morgue. Night soon fell, and when bedtime approached, Kurata suddenly brought something up. I found this in Tsubasa's space. Can you guys take a look at it? The organic life detection device? 9. Same as the number of people here.
Ain't about time you just showed your hand, X. You're one of us here, ain't you?
No criminal in their wrong mind would happily come forward to identify themselves when asked.
How about this, X? Fess up and we promise not to throw your sick little ass into jail. So come on, help us out here.
Are we only talking to X right now?
Say what?
X instructed someone to kill Kako and Shoma. What if it was the same this time?
Hey, don't you go putting weird ideas in my head. You're basically saying there are 2 killers among us.
Whatever the case, we should probably be sleeping together. I agree. X should still have some of that anesthesia left. Another option is to increase the number of people on watch, but it's probably safer for everyone to just sleep in their own rooms. What do you think, Takumi? I folded my arms across my chest and thought long and hard about it before saying, yes, going back to sleeping in our own rooms may be the better option at this point. On the condition that nobody opens the door until the morning announcement. Are we clear on that?
Band out of troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 81st day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
I didn't black out despite having gone through so many stressful events yesterday. I didn't know why. It wasn't like I'd been cured of the fainting disease. During the day, we split up into groups to investigate the deaths of Tsubasa and Moko, but we didn't find a single clue. Soon, the sun started setting. Darkness took over.
You never will then.
So is Dalsha even going to show up in this route? It happened right after the bedtime announcement had played. The sound of the doorbell sent a chill up my spine. Was it X? Were they here to get me? Those thoughts raced through my mind as I gingerly made my way over to the door, where I was greeted by a familiar voice from the other side. I know what you're thinking, Takumi. Maybe Hiroko is X, right? But you would be wrong. I'm not X. Yeah, you say that, but just listen to me. I need to tell you something. You're likely innocent because you did not have the detonator for Ava's bomb. For that reason, I trust you and want to tell you something I remembered.
What is it?
I'm going to the morgue now. If you trust me, meet me there. I'll be waiting for you. I heard the sound of her clacking heels getting softer and softer until it went completely silent. What should I do? I don't believe Hiroko is X, but... damn it! I hid my infuser under my clothes as a precaution and ran directly to the morgue. I've never met an idiot as stupendously naive as you. Did you even consider what would have happened to you if had I really been X? But you said you weren't. Only a gullible idiot would believe a potential suspect is not a bloodthirsty serial killer, simply because they said so. Ugh. I gritted my teeth in frustration, then said, anyway, what was this thing you remembered? Hiroko walked over to Tsubasa's dead body without a word. She stopped in front of the body and removed the sheet. She turned the body over before lifting the blouse up. It's that strange number we saw yesterday. What about it? This is her livor mortis code. Her what? Livor mortis code? It's a unique number that appears on the back of all SDU members when they lose almost all of their cryptoglobin. Only those from Team 1 have this. Ah. Oh! Okay. It's for the emergency code. Where'd you hear about this? That is a 3-day-long story I can tell you another time. All I can tell you now is that this is a very reliable piece of information. She moved to Shoma's body next. Removing the sheet covering him, she flipped his body over so that his back was facing up. There was a large gaping hole there. They're not doing it to take out the hearts. They're doing it to take the numbers. Shoma too? Yes, I believe X must have done this. But when? We've been moving in groups ever since he died. Well, there was just one sliver of opportunity X could have taken advantage of. When? Like, when everyone's asleep? But they had 3 people on lookout, so they would have known if all of a sudden one of them left. What's that? When Ava self-destructed. Everyone got caught in the blast and were knocked out. It was next morning by the time we regained consciousness. X must have woken up sooner than the rest of us, and... Hiroko showed me Eito and Gaku's back cavities next. Finally, she turned Kako's body over. Now we have 4 cases on hand. Every wound is the same shape. X used the same method to remove their hearts from their bodies. Sure seems that way. What do you see when you look at this wound? Well, the outline is rather clearly defined, like they were cut open with a scalpel or something. Oh, I get it now. It's in the exact location. That has to be it. The part of their backs with the livor mortis code has been cut out. Well done. Is it the same for Moko? Haven't you been listening? The livor mortis code only shows up on those from Team 1. Moko is from Team 2. Naturally, her back is code-free. After saying that, Hirako returned the bodies to their original positions. But why would X do such a thing? I'm guessing it's because they did not want us to learn of their existence. If the bodies were left in their original state, somebody was bound to notice the code sooner or later. So they cut out the part with the code out. Out in order to keep them hidden from us. Why dig out the hearts too? Most likely is a red herring. Think about it. What would be the first thing to come to your mind if you saw that multiple bodies had only a certain part of their backs cut away? That there was something on their backs. I think there had to be something on our bodies as well. You see, now you're getting it. You would think X is targeting something invisible on that part of our bodies, right? And what would you do with that information? What am I supposed to do? For example, I would cut out that part of my body before X could get their hands on it. Or cover it with something like a tattoo of a soaring dragon. X would likely be highly inconvenienced if we did that. That is why they took out the heart as well. They want us to believe their target was not that patch of skin on our backs, but the hearts in our bodies. That's why X did that. That's what I just said. Though that still leaves us with one question. What's that? I'll explain later. You see, X's objective has to do with knowledge of the livor mortis codes. Our current hypothesis is that X cut out that particular part of the skin, not because they were avid skin collectors, but simply to stop us from knowing about the existence of the codes. But if that's true, why set up the red herring? Because if X's objective was only to know what the codes were, they could have simply got rid of the bodies once they saw it. They could have tossed the bodies into the wall of fire, buried them in the forest. Yet X did none of these things. Why? I'm not sure, but maybe they needed the bodies to be left in the morgue for some reason. You think so too? X clearly wanted to leave the bodies in here. But by doing so, it would allow us to find out about the existence of the livor mortis codes. That is why they went through the trouble of setting up such a complicated red herring, removing the skin and hearts of those already dead. So the question is, why does X want the bodies preserved? That is what I'm trying to find out. Let's put that aside for now and talk about something else. Why does X want to know what the livor mortis codes are? It has to do with the distress signal transmitter. The transmitter the boy with the undying flames told us about? I recently found out there's something called a distress signal transmitter somewhere in the school. It was put here in the event of all but one member of Team 1 dying. Once the correct series of codes have been entered into the transmitter, it would, well, transmit a distress signal. Oh, I know. The correct series of codes he mentioned. He must be referring to the livor mortis codes. Yes, there are 10 people on Team 1. Entering 9 of our codes would summon the rescue craft. Because knowing the livor mortis codes of 9 people indicates that 9 people have entered total death. Total death? It means the complete cessation of life. In this state, a person is impossible to revive. Okay, but how'd you come across all this information? The same way I came across the previous information. By remembering them. Oh, the 3-day-long story you were talking about. Yes, I'll explain further when time is more on our side. For now, our priority is to identify X. Do you understand now? Do you understand why I said X's objective is to find out the livor mortis codes? Does this mean X is trying to summon the rescue craft? It's very likely. So that they can leave the school? Quite so. Which also means X already knows where the distress signal transmitter is located. And also, why did they kill anyone from the second team? Is it just to cover their tracks so that we don't know? Because the livor mortis codes would be useless otherwise. That's a logical line of reasoning. Keep going. If we find the distress signal transmitter ourselves, we may find a clue to X's identity. Hiroko nodded deeply at my words. That is why I am going to start looking for the distress signal transmitter now. Care to join me? But it's almost midnight. What are you, 5? Oh, all right. But it's late. I'm sleepy. Hiroko and I ran around the school all night in search of the distress signal transmitter. We found nothing in the end. It's almost 6. If we're not in our rooms for the morning announcement, the others may suspect us of being X. Yes, we should call it for a day. We should call it a day for now, and just as Kiriko is about to finish her sentence. Kurata! Shh, hide yourself. What in the world? You remember, you made the rule that we should never go anywhere alone, right? Remember? So why is Kurata wandering around by herself then? Oh, now that you mention it. We peered out from around the corner of the hallway to see where Kurata was going. She quickly vanished in the direction of the staircase. The sound of footsteps on the floor above us slowly became softer and softer until we heard the roof door closing. Then there was silence. Kurata went upstairs. I mean, we are on the ground floor. But she just came from that staircase. Why would she come down the stairs just to go up again? Maybe she didn't come down the stairs? Are you saying... We started investigating the area around the staircase, groping around wall surfaces to see if we could find anything. And then...
What is this?
A secret door.
Let's see what's inside.
Yes.
Behind the door was a staircase leading down into pitch darkness.
Kurata didn't come downstairs.
She came up from here.
So, at the end of this staircase...
Yes. There's something to be discovered for sure. Let's go see.
Is Kurata X? This place. I cannot believe we're still discovering new places in the school on day 82. It's freezing in here. Your unfunny jokes make the heat in the room shrivel up and die. I don't recall making any jokes. There's a device of some sort in the middle of the room. We should check it out. Kiriko and I approach the device and stare at the display monitor. Is this what I think it is? There's a user manual of sorts in the bottom left part of the screen, which read, Distress Signal Transmitter. Enter the livor mortis code of each SDU member in the blank spaces on the screen. A distress signal is transmitted when 9 correct codes are entered. However, should a single incorrect code be entered, poison gas will be released from the tank behind the device. This is a special gas designed to instantly dissolve all types of physical objects. Neither a gas mask nor biohazard suit will offer any sort of protection against it. You have been warned. Okay, so they can't even just, like, brute force it. This is it. This is the distress signal transmitter we were looking for. Just think it's been here this whole time. This is a major discovery. In my excitement, I started looking around the other areas of the room. The next moment, I felt my blood going cold. I saw something I hadn't noticed initially because all my attention had been on the device. I was thinking maybe it was something I could see, but... An object in a corner of the room. No, that wasn't an object. It wasn't. That was a body. Kurata? Wait, what? Kurata Osuzuki's dead body.
Wait, what? We have to take her to the infirmary.
Don't bother. A dead body doesn't freeze up that badly within an hour or so.
How long has she been dead?
So, she's been dead for a long time?
You have eyes? Can you not see? This is definitely Kurata Osuzuki. I know because I've seen her real face before. The one beneath her usual tomato head mask.
I've seen her face before too.
On that note, do you remember who we just crossed paths with?
Yes. Someone dressed like Kurata.
But the real Kurata is here, which means...
Who the heck was that?
One thing is for sure. That person is none other than X themselves.
What? You have arrived at Storylock 3. You will not be able to progress without meeting certain conditions. Try exploring other branches for now. I have to reach Storylock 2. What? Oh, come on. I'll be right back. Alright. God damn it. Alright, well, what happens if I... If I shut her up, I guess. Ugh. Another story lock? I figured that was going to be like the only story lock. That says reach story lock 2.
Don't say anything.
Hey, what are you up to now? Wherefore have you stopped her? I explained my reasoning to the others. I get it. You're afraid X may try to take us all down with them. At that, all of a sudden, we heard... Ava burst out laughing to everyone's astonishment. Mind sharing the joke with the rest of...
The joke with the rest of the class?
The joke is how you are all being so obtuse.
What?
It's the same.
What is?
Your ultimate destiny.
Wait, are you?
I shouted, but it was already too late. Ava had pinched her little finger and pulled it out without any hesitation. So why did he have better reaction times the first time? It just ends there. Ending 98, mystery route, pinky promise. I get it. Okay, so then, what's this one? Oh, what if I choose the wrong killer? The person who killed Kako and Sapshoma is... Eita's behind everything. The real killer is him, Eito Atsuki. Sorry, what? Huh? Eito's long dead, though. Yeah, you killed him yourself, Takumi.
What the hell? I don't know what you're getting at, and I think that makes you the killer, Takumi.
I feel the same. Indeed, he's behaving very strangely. One after another, the others started voicing their agreement, and I found myself unable to offer any rebuttal. It's just like in Danganronpa. You leave us with no choice but to lock you up. Wait, this is a mistake. I was just... In the end, I was detained by the others and locked inside the cage in the courtyard. What possessed me to even say that? I couldn't remember. But it was too late for regrets. I had no strength left to even sigh. Only a little while later, my consciousness fled from me. That's awfully similar to the other ending. Oh. I had no idea how long I was unconscious. When I next opened my eyes, I saw that the cage had been unlocked. Unsure of what that meant, I pushed the door open nervously and stepped outside. It was eerily silent all around. There were no signs of life anywhere. Wondering where everyone had gone, I decided to walk around the campus and search for them. I went to the garage on the ground floor first, opened the door, and I stepped inside, where I found...
Takumi.
I hadn't even needed to check. She was clearly already gone. I went closer and touched her arm anyway. It was scaly and dry to the touch. It had been quite a while since she passed. I checked her back and saw a large gaping hole there. Her heart had been removed through her back.
Why would someone do this?
I put that disturbing thought aside and quickly continued searching for the others. My next destination was the library. As soon as I entered, I saw Yugamu.
Kyoshika.
Right, Kyoshika's in the library. Checked her body. She wasn't breathing and had no pulse. Judging from how cold she felt, I knew she'd died a while back as well. I flipped her body around gingerly. Her back was still intact. Her heart hadn't been stolen. I decided to search all the classrooms thoroughly. Then I checked the first floor, second floor, and third floor. I even checked the roof. But there was nobody to be found. My last destination was the gym. The moment I opened the door, I could hardly believe my eyes.
What happened here?
I checked everybody's bodies. They're all cold to the touch, just like with Darmi and Kyoshika.
No, wait. Maybe.
Clinging to a ray of hope, I moved everybody to the infirmary. But too much time has passed since death, impossible to revive, was all the monitor would display. I thought I heard the sound of my heart breaking when those words flashed across the screen for the 6th time. I felt nothing, not even sadness or despair. I simply turned over their dead bodies mechanically and emotionlessly. Hirako, Tsubasa, and Ima's hearts had been dug out from their backs. Kurata, Moko, and Yugama's backs remained intact. But I was no longer capable of reasoning this through. My mental faculties had been taken over by a thick, impenetrable fog. I left the building and walked around the back. What greeted me there was a familiar sight.
Shoma.
The sight of a dead body that had been divested of its heart. I wonder where my own heart had gone. I could no longer feel it beating, like it had stopped. It felt like time had stopped, like the world had stopped. Everything had stopped. But time had not stopped, as proven by the gradual darkening of my surroundings. I wandered around the academy with no purpose until I finally stumbled upon the 10th dead body. To be more precise, Nozomi's dead body. Oh, Takamaru and Eva. The 10th and 11th dead bodies.
Takemaru. Ava.
I checked Takamaru's body. His heart had been taken, ripped out of his body. Ava's back was untouched. No other part of her body had been cut either. I stood rooted to the spot in a daze for quite some time. Then a passing soundless breeze blew past. The breeze jolted me to my senses and the gears in my head started turning again. 11? I was put in the cage on day 50. How many survivors were there at that time? Including myself, there were... The very next moment, a great amount of blood suddenly started spurting out from my neck. I understood for the first time in that moment that I was still alive. At the same time, I realized I would be dead in 2 seconds. But I had no way of telling if that prediction of mine came true or not, because by then, my existence had already been erased from the world. It was Nozomi. Nozomi was the only one that wasn't there. Ending 93, Mystery Route, Lost in Darkness. Right, that's the story lock. I can't do that one. Wow. Wow. Holy shit. Wait, did we really do the... Yeah, because if we stay... Yeah, if we join the invader hunt or if we leave, that's the mystery route, that's the killing game route. Okay, so what happens if we leave the school? I'm at 74 endings. I'm getting really close.
Everyone listen up. I think we need to get out of here for now, even if it's just temporarily. Huh?
Why's that?
Someone destroyed C-Ray. They might be trying to send us a message.
What happens if those monsters show up, huh? They take out the school, we're screwed. Maybe you're behind all this shit, and that's why you took out that bucket of bolts.
What? Why would I do that?
Beats me, but you're the one who murked Ato.
No, you're not saying... Oh, you're saying Mr. Sumino is behind all of this. I suppose it's not out of the question. Damn it, I didn't think they'd suspect me of doing all this. Yep, I think we should stay. A threatening message can only mean one thing, right? Time for a blood-spattered killing game. I'm gonna go out flashing 2 peace signs with my tongue hanging out. I'm super psyched. Somebody make sure to get a pic. What the hell is she talking about? Let me ask you something, Takumi. You say you've seen the future, right? Right. But it looks like you guys don't believe me. What makes you say we should leave? The school will be defenseless. I assume you understood this when you made the proposal. Right. Came back after living out an entire 100 days. I remember all of the defensive battles we had. The invaders will attack again on day 7. That leaves us 3 days. One more thing. Like I said yesterday, we have allies a fair distance from here. If we can meet up with them, we'll be better off in our battles. So I'd like to take the opportunity to go get them. I summarized everything I'd said yesterday as a reminder. All about Second to Last Defense Academy. Second to Last Defense Academy? Is there really another school out there? Why is everyone dead? Sorry, Sora is messaging me elsewhere because YouTube's chat screwed up. Why is everyone dead? Because of... So, like, we were in a killing game. Or rather, we were in a mystery, and someone who is going by the alias X that talks through a voice changer so we can't figure out who they are has been telling people, hey, I'm going to blow you up if you don't kill this person. But I chose the option where we screw up figuring out who the killer was. So we got locked in the cage, passed out because apparently we have a fainting disease. And we woke up and everyone was dead. And all the people that were from this school were missing their hearts. But it turns out that actually what it is that there's, when they die, and they really die, they have a number that appears on their back. But only the people from this school. And so the person is trying to collect all those codes, kind of like 999, to get a shuttle to come and pick them up so that they can leave. But we don't know who they are. And we actually hit a cliffhanger where we found out that one person, the Kurata, the girl with the tomato mask, is dead and has been dead for a while. So someone is walking around with her outfit on. But we can't find out who it is yet because we need to finish Story Lock 2. It's actually locking me out of finishing that. But yeah, let me see. He was in the cage. He was dead. She was dead. She was dead. He's already dead. She was dead. He was already dead. He was dead. She was already dead. He was dead. Where? What? Wait, what? Oh, because this is before the... Okay. This is before we got the other team. But everyone was dead except for Nozomi, the girl with the white hair. So it turns out that she was the killer, which I called already. I said that she was the killer in the killing game route. But, yeah. Same. Not 999 again. I still have nightmares. Too soon. So she's the mastermind. We're not sure because we can't continue. It legit... locked me. Unlock conditions. Reach story lock 2. Which is also what happened down here. Where I have to get endings 34, 36, 72, and 76 and reach story lock 3. Which, this up here was story lock 3. So I just have to get the other endings and then I can continue that. But yeah, I'm actually locked out of certain routes. It is weird, but it's interesting. Because it's like, okay. Because clearly, I have to have certain information before it's like, okay, so, since you already know about, you know, this aspect. Yeah, you'll have to believe I traveled through time for this to make sense, but I swear to you, I'm not lying. I believe you, bro. I do. So let's ditch this place, okay? I'm telling you, that message is freaking me out. Mr. Mariko is literally shaking. He's definitely the one who died first in the horror movie. Don't put that evil on me, dummy. Takumi, this threat didn't appear in the future, did it? No, it didn't. Maybe my coming back to the past has caused something to deviate. Huh? Deviate? He means he's altered history. If something happens now that diverges from historical precedent, it naturally creates a variation, a new timeline, just like in sci-fi stories. I think it's the same with the second 999 game, but it's been like a year, so I don't remember. Yeah, that sounds right.
What the hell does a hysterical president or something, or whatever, have got to do with anything?
So you mean that Mr. Sumino coming back from the future is changing the past? Yeah. His whole tale about traveling through time is suspect, but let's assume we believe what he says. If things are no longer aligned with the future he knows, there's no guarantee the next attack will be on day 7, is there? Well, I knew it too. I felt like something was off, even beyond the threatening message. But I killed Eito to change the future. Our biggest risk factor should have been taken care of. I doubt this deviation is that big just yet. The chance of the attack date being different is low. I think we should consider the risk of this threat and evacuate for now. Yeah, I'm with Takumi. Gaku seems pretty traumatized by the whole thing. Maybe because he was the first to discover the message. I appreciate that I got him on my side, but he's shaking so much I'm worried about him. Excuse me. Honestly, I have no idea what we should do. My thoughts are just swirling around. But I think I'm going to try and have faith in what Takumi's saying. I'm going to leave the school with them. Right. This threat is no mere prank. It's too dangerous for us to take it lightly. I'm riding with Takumi. Really? Riding? I love a sadistic girl in glasses who knows when to take charge. But still, this time travel thing is way suspicious. I want to get in on a killing game, so I vote we stay. I don't think I can believe Takumi so easily. I don't want to doubt him, but there's no proof at all. Says the girl who has fucking premonitions. If that's what my dear sister says, I agree. This might be a trap. I would never do that.
You sure about that? You think you can just get us all to roll over and agree with you?
It's too much to suddenly take your word for everything. This seems a little suspicious to me too, I'm sorry to say. You want to stay here and enjoy a little bloodbath with Darmy and friends, Shoma? Huh? Excuse me? You're not cast like me, right? Let's kill all these normies together. Plus, you seem like you'd totally squeal when you die. Yeah. Right. A freak waste of space like me is doomed to die pathetically. I'm sorry. I should just get killed like the crap stain I am. Then you won't have to look at me anymore.
I don't give a shit if you think you're crap. Just stay in the school.
Did this message also happen the route where everyone died? Yes. So I'm still in the route. Okay. So I went back in time and found the guy that basically was killing people in the original timeline and was, like, sabotaging us the whole time. And I had the choice of either not killing him or killing him. I did the not killing him routes first. I'm now in the kill him route. And then we find this message on the chalkboard. And it says, leave the school or I'll kill you all. I went through all of the routes where we stay in the school and say, fuck that. And that led to a killing game. It led to basically a bunch of routes where everyone dies. We had a whole killing game with like a diving suit and a sponsor and stuff. We had a bunch of endings where people died and stuff. And then we had these endings. Like this one was fun. This one was if I figure out who was the first killer, but then I don't figure out who killed Shoma. It then just skips me all the way to day 100. And when I wake up, there are 3 people left. There's me, Nozomi, and Moko. And then I have to choose, because obviously one of the 3 of us killed everyone. Although maybe they didn't. But then I went back, and I chose myself as a killer, and then I chose the right person as the killer. But that led to a lock. I found out that she is dead. And she's like locked up in a secret room underneath the stairs on the ground floor in the basement. But we saw her walking out of that room like 10 minutes earlier. So someone killed her, stuffed her body in that room, and is now walking around dressed like her. And there's a voice changer in the midst somewhere, so they can use her voice. So all of those were in the, hey, we're not leaving the school ending. And now I'm in the, yeah, no, we're going to leave the school. This is giving me a headache. Why are some rectangles orange? The orange rectangles are endings. Every time you see an orange rectangle, that is an ending. Like this is ending 44. This is ending 92. Each of those is an ending. Of which I have 74. Shit, crap, I'll find words to describe me. With your blessing, I'll live out my final days as an excrement-covered worm. Hey, we'll be staying too, if you don't mind. We still don't trust Mr. Sumino. Besides, if we leave, we can't use the Revive-O-Matic. I'd be in quite a situation if something were to happen to my beautiful little sister. Yeah, you certainly would be, wouldn't you? His sister dies in the other route. Mother dearest. 5 want to stay and 4 want to go. This is bad. Based on the message, all of us need to leave to satisfy their demand. There isn't enough time for me to persuade these guys one by one, which means...
Man, forget it. If you're gonna leave, leave without us.
Fine, I just have to convince all of you then. Will you guys agree to give me some time? Oh, what are you up to? Are you gonna try some kind of underhanded trick? Yeah, I'm gonna force you to see it my way. If I can prove I've really traveled through time, they'll have to listen to me. I have to use the ace up my sleeve. I just walk around to each person and tell them their deepest secret that they told me. How do you plan on persuading us exactly? You're not about to spout some spiritual cult leader garbage, are you? Shoma, you must be worried about Leo. Huh? You know about Leo? I know about your affliction, too. When you attack someone, you develop a horrible allergic reaction all over your body. It's enough to knock you out instantly. How do you know that? You told me yourself during my first 100 days here. Does that mean you know my secrets, too? Your dad's addicted to betting on horse races. That's why you hate horses. Ew, you know about my worthless leaves of a dad? Why don't I just kill myself? Ima, Kako, your parents passed away in a traffic accident when you were young. That's why Ima's done so much to protect you, Kako. Even if it means getting his own hands dirty, right? Kako, your dream is to be a detective because of your father. You really do know our secrets, but we never told you any of this. Like, I was saying several times that he should just tell all these people that. He should just walk around and tell each one something that they told him in the first 100 days.
Wait, did you come from the future for real?
His details are so specific that I have to believe he really did. Now do you believe me? No, that's not enough to prove that you time traveled. That's probably just some cheap parlor trick. You know better than a fraud who claims they can talk to ghosts. Yeah, there are definitely other ways he could have gotten our personal information. Maybe Sirei told him. Or maybe he got into some kind of database. No, you really did tell me this stuff in the future.
I get it now. Damn, dude almost had me there.
I knew it. This is the route where we finally play a killing game. Let's start killing each other. Crap. This isn't enough to convince them. Then I'm just going to have to deploy my last resort, no matter the consequences. You really want to do it this way? You might not like it. Yeah, I'm going to bomb you all if you don't listen. That's not persuasion. What do you mean? I only told you a little bit of what I know. I know more secrets. Ones you wouldn't want me to reveal in front of everyone. Huh? If you won't leave the school, I may have no other choice. It was a lie. I didn't know any secrets. I was just bluffing. With a dead serious expression on my face, I slowly met eyes with each one of them. Where's your proof? You sure you want me to prove it right here, right now?
Is that a threat? You're a fucking coward, you know that?
Sorry, but I don't have time for this. Either you agree to leave the school right now, or else. Wait, please. I'll leave. Just don't tell them. How about the rest of you? Fine. If this is how you want to do it, I'll go. And if my dear sister is going, I'm going. I still don't believe your time travel story, but I can't let her out of my sight.
Whatever. Have it your way.
Oh, I can't have a killing game of myself. I'll go too. I can get through this if we all talk about our favorite gory visual novel death scenes together. Okay, so you're all going to leave the school now. Thank you. Hurry up and get ready then. It was a risky gamble, but I somehow managed to convince everyone to leave the school, albeit reluctantly. Even if they still doubted I was from the future, at least I'd managed to avoid our most imminent threat. It's night already. After managing to convince the others, I got ready to leave, but no one else had come yet. I'm exhausted. Maybe it's because I've been so desperate that... Oh, hey! Sora sent an emoji. Hello, Sora. Maybe it's because I had been so desperate while trying to convince the people who wanted to stay. But now fatigue is really setting in. Can you only send emojis? Or are you just being weird and sending nothing but emojis? I let out a deep sigh and closed my eyes for a moment. Yeah, YouTube's been having a lot of problems lately. Like, I want to say it was last week where all of a sudden, like, no one could load YouTube. Like, it logged me and my sister out of every, like, instance of YouTube, and no one could do anything unless you went to your playlists. If you went to your, like, watch later or your playlist, you could play those, but you couldn't, like, search anything. You couldn't, like, anything. It was weird. And now, okay. We're just sending emojis. Only the emojis work. That's so weird. This is making me sleepy. Oh boy, Sora's getting into the emojis. If I had a bed in front of me right now, I just know I'd be knocked out in an instant. Got a ha, and then a blush, and then a peeking, and then a loading, and then an upside down smiley face. Uh-oh. Ow. My head feels heavy and sore. Maybe because I'm tired. Makes sense. The situation is turning me into a ball of nerves. But thankfully, the pain woke me up. I smacked the side of my face to pump myself up for the trip. Snap out of it, Takumi. By this time, everyone was showing up at the entrance, now ready to go. You're all here. Let's get going then. Yeah, it's dark now, but we'll be okay, right? Tomorrow, anyone who's able should head to second to last Defense Academy. But for now, we need to get through the wall of fire. We'll be roughing it tonight. You mean sleeping outside? I sure hope we don't run into any invaders. Sister dearest, your dear brother's here to be your personal blanket and keep you warm. You don't have to do that.
So this fire extinguisher you're talking about really works on these flames.
Yeah, it's only temporary, but it works. We are the boys and girls who grab the sun, riding to Valhalla. Let's get moving. Come with me unless you want to be burnt to a crisp. Without hesitation, Hiroko took a fire extinguisher and walked toward the roaring flames. Oh my god, Mrs. Hiroko's so cool. And she's gonna die looking cool, too. Hey, hold on. I grabbed an extinguisher and hurried after her. And that's how we all ended up escaping to the other side of the wall of fire. Everyone was at a loss for words after seeing the massive raised ruins all around us. But maybe exhaustion won out in the end, because they seemed to just accept that they were seeing what they were seeing before long. Tomorrow, we head to second to last Defense Academy. Oh my god, that is a lot of emojis. Cool, new, film, BRO. Cool new movie, bro? And then, it's no good, I'm too sleepy. I'll worry about tomorrow when tomorrow comes. I gave in to listless feelings and closed my heavy lids. No. Are you trying to say cool story, bro? Morning already? I felt the sunlight through my eyelids. I rubbed my eyes like usual and moved to get up when it hit me. Right, we slept outside. Double no. Seeing the ruins spread out before me made me remember that we'd evacuated outside of the wall of fire. Oh, good morning. I feel so sorry that I had to be the first thing you see this morning. Truly the worst possible start to your day. That's not true, Shoma. Is everyone else awake? Camera, film, movie. They've been awake for a while. Well, half of them couldn't sleep in the first place. Oh, really? Who could sleep knowing the invaders could show up without warning? I could feel my stomach churning all night. Same. And Darmy wouldn't knock it off with her creepy talk. I was doing sharing my top 100 massacre scenes. Morning's so depressing anyway. I hate it. I wish I was dead. Damn it, if anyone's depressed now, it's me. Everyone seems pretty low right now. You seem to sleep well, Mr. Sumino. You must be quite the masochist to be able to sleep on such a hard surface. Huh? You must have been really tired. Are you alright? My head's a little fuzzy since I just woke up, but my body feels normal. If I had to complain about anything, I guess my back hurts. But that's just the price you pay for sleeping outside. I'm fine. I slept like a log. After hearing my answer, Kako smoothed her hand over her chest with a relieved look on her face. Was I sleeping that hard? Hope I don't have drool marks on my chin. But everyone seems to be fine, thankfully. I'm sure an irrelevant nobody like me would have been killed by now. Well, we left just like the message said. Now the culprit's gotten what they want. Right? Right? I think so. We kept up our end of the bargain. The message didn't say don't come back or anything. Surely we wouldn't be killed if we went back on day 7. So we just had to make our way to second last Defense Academy today, right? Yep. But considering how far it is, we should go in a smaller group.
Huh? Just how far is it?
Oh, now we sending a poop emoji, is that? Yeah, poop emoji. Pretty far if we walk, but if we use our Hemo Animo, it shouldn't be a problem. We should still stick to those of us who have the stamina to walk for an entire day. If we want to keep a good balance between who stays and who goes, I think 4 of us should go. Takumi and I are given. Do we have 2 other volunteers? Here goes dead set on going, huh? Well, having her makes me feel reassured. Stop. Stop what? Uh-oh, I think I see an event flag for Hiriko and Takumi. Like, it's not saying that I'm having an issue on my end, but... YouTube's all funky. Huh? Darmy smirked as she looked at me. What do you think is gonna happen?
Oh?
Everybody must still feel suspicious of Takumi because of what he did to Eito, right? In that case, we need people who can stop Takumi without hesitation in the event something goes wrong. So that's why you're going. Takumi, you can't get away from Mistress Hiriko. I guess she's warning me that she'll kill me if she has to. I kind of already knew. But everyone's pretty wary of me right now. If this is what it takes to get them to work with me.
Hey, take Shoma and I with you.
Huh? Shoma? Just in case you need a sacrifice. I understand. Then by all means.
Huh? Got all twisted. There's a good chance to toughen you up. You got a loser attitude that's gonna get you killed real quick. I'm gonna use this trip to straighten you out.
Snow possible this evening? No, enough snow. I think I might be beyond hope. But if you're saying even a dirtbag like me can change, I want to try.
That's what I'm talking about. Time for Hellfire Takamaru Super Intense to Hell and Back Trading Regimen.
Aye, aye, sir. Are you kidding me? Anyway, that's 4 people, right? The rest of us just wait here? I guess so. I don't think we should go back to the school until Takumi's group gets back. Look, grab these allies or whatever and get back here as soon as possible. I hate horror movie stuff, man. Right. Need to bring them back. We need all the people we can get to achieve our goal. Yeah. That's so weird. Like, I can't even send a message. I can send emojis. Okay. What the fuck? Hey, are you even listening? Oh, yeah. Sorry. I don't have any change. Don't stop believing. I wasn't asking for any. Way to be classist. Oh, that wasn't it? Sorry. Wasn't listening at all. I really need to get it together. We're wasting time here. Let's go.
Come on, Shoma. Start with 5 miles of jump squats.
Yes, sir. Time for this pathetic worm to stop crawling and start leaping. Now I'm a pathetic slimy frog. Did someone say frog? I hate phys ed. I'm a hikikomori. I just don't live like that. You're already leaving me behind. I gotta get going. Good luck. We'll hold down the fort here. Be careful, Takumi. Thanks. We'll be back on the morning of day 7. I waved goodbye to the group staying behind and left the campsite. So that's another thing. When he said, did someone say frog? There's a parasite throughout this game, like hiding somewhere in the school, the one they call the Ultimate Despair, that when it latches onto your brain, it makes you want to eat frogs, because frogs carry the parasite as well. So when someone says they're hungry for a frog, it's like a little hint, a little clue that they have a parasite. But it didn't come up at all in the last route. Even though he was like, I'm not hungry, but I could really go for a frog. We need to get to Second Last Defense Academy quickly. We walked and walked and walked. Ignoring Shoma trying to suffer his way through Takamaru's brutal training regimen, Hiroko and I remained silent. We squeezed in a few short breaks as we walked all night, until the sun began to come up again, when we finally saw it. We made it. This is Second to Last Defense Academy. It's real. Shoma did squash the entire journey here?
Right. So do we just kick in the door or what?
No, we're not here to fight anybody. Just be normal, please. Well, let's start by saying hello. I headed for the front entrance when a familiar face popped out from the building.
Hello, and welcome to Second to Last Defense Academy. You are from the main campus, are you not?
It's that Robo Bastard again. What are you doing here?
He does resemble Sirei, but that's not him. They're equally adorable, though. You have a good eye. But it's as you say, I'm not the Honorable Sirei. I'm known as Nigo. I'm the commanding officer here at Second to Last Defense Academy. In addition to keeping this place running, I also serve under the Honorable Sirei when the occasion demands it. A pleasure to meet you. How'd you know we came here from Last Defense Academy? Well, you have infusers, don't you? Only students from one of our campuses would be carrying those. Nigo's smug face looked exactly like Sirei's. If he wasn't wary of us, explaining things would go quickly. Your timing is perfect. There's something I want to ask. I was tad perplexed when the Honorable Sirei stopped contacting me for our daily intel exchanges. Was your communication equipment damaged? Is there some trouble at the main campus? Remember having the same conversation before, but the situation was a little different then. I'll explain everything. But first, could you bring your students out here too? I want to talk to everyone at once. I don't like the sound of this. Okay, come on in. I'll get the students. What the heck is this now? Okay, I have no idea what that emoji string is supposed to be.
Are these the allies you were telling us about? Can't wait to see what kind of people they are.
Alright, I hope they're nice people. I decided not to tell Shoma that one of these people beat him to near death in my future. We followed Nigo and entered Second to Last Defense Academy. Ass, boobs. Oh, we're getting real philosophical now. Nigo opened the door to the gym, and I was greeted by faces that felt somewhat nostalgic at this point.
Okay, everyone,
Balls.
gather round. There's some people I want to introduce you to.
Who are you?
What? 3 strange men have appeared.
Can you stop with your perverted fantasies? You want all of them and your sword too, you sicko?
Ugh. I had no such disgraceful thoughts in my head.
You literally just moaned. Wait. Where are Miss Mojiro and Miss Kirifuji? They just went to grab a drink. Oh, looks like they're back. Sorry to keep you waiting. Wait, who are these people? That bright voice, that innocent smile. It's Nozomi. Seeing her made something well up inside of me. You strange boys. Nobody warned me. So this is the real Moko? Greetings. We are... Don't look, I don't have any makeup on. I might be beautiful without it, but it's still so embarrassing. Are the girls here in Estrus? Huh?
Oh.
I didn't say anything. Let's get on with this. Alright, now that everyone's here, let's have a round of self-introductions. After each of us quickly introduce ourselves, I explained the situation, about what I experienced in my timeline, and everything that had happened since I traveled to the past. I finally took a breath after I finished explaining why we'd come to the second campus.
Huh?
That's everything. I don't know if you'll believe me, but... Oh, hold on, this is all too sudden. It makes no sense.
Yeah, I get how you'd be suspicious. We only half trust Takumi ourselves. But the part about that wind-up Toiva CEO getting killed and ripped to bits is true. The stuff about the weird-ass message, too.
The Honorable Sirei? Killed? Dismembered? No! Dismembered, you say? I would love to see how he got taken apart. Here, Nigo. Let's reenact it. I'll put you back together afterwards, I promise. What? You'd hurt your poor, sweet little Nigo? It'll just be a light filleting. Forget that. Are these filthy animals telling the truth about this last Defense Academy? She practically spat out the word filthy as she looked at us. Well, yes. And they know too much for them to be making it all up. So Takumi really did time travel too. Sir Takumi leapt through time to save the past in a Super Slash Siblings Ultimate style fight with the invaders. I see. It all makes sense. Shut up, simpleton. I'll shove your sword down your gullet sideways until you yelp. Assuming we believe what you're saying, what are we supposed to do? I want you all to come with us to the Last Defense Academy immediately. Like I just explained, the school is just a decoy. There's no need for you to defend it. Please stop bringing that up. You're going to make them resent me. Rest assured, I already completely despise you. Why didn't you tell us about any of this, you pathetic lump of scrap metal? I'm sorry, it was an order from above. I had no choice. Calm down, Kurata. Right now, we need to focus on what we're going to do. Moko stepped out in front, trying to reel in Nozomi as she started to lose her composure. Hey, no fighting, okay? We have no choice but to go to Last Defense Academy. Is that what you're about to say, Nigo? How did you know that? What is this string of emojis? So much. So much what? Because if Last Defense Academy falls, then all our work will have been for nothing, right? Preposterous! How could you use an Osuzuki as a decoy? Get down on your hands and knees on hot coals and beg for my forgiveness.
Can you weirdos just answer yes or no already? Seriously.
It was Nigo's turn to step out in front, reeling in Takamaru before he could start resorting to threats. I apologize for keeping this from everyone. I'm very sorry. Now that the Honorable Sirei has been destroyed, you must defend Last Defense Academy with your lives. Yeah, sending it again isn't going to make me figure out what the hell that says. Tud? Tun? Tan? Tad? Lad? Lum? Tum? I don't know what those letters are supposed to reference.
I need you all to step up to this new mission. This is my final order for you.
My final message. What do you mean final? Even if Second Last Defense Academy is a decoy school, that doesn't mean it's without function. I can't abandon my post. I will stay here. Wait, the invaders will be coming here for a second time soon. The next attack will be on day 10. The next attack will be day 10. It'll be enough to break the defensive barrier. I told the other team what I could remember of what Nozomi told me in my previous timeline. How Moko was taken away because of the enemy's planned attack. How they'd all managed to survive somehow using the Revive-O-Matic. Free Wi-Fi. But no matter how much I tried to convince him, Nigo wouldn't change his mind. In the end, we begrudgingly decided to leave Nigo behind and head to Last Defense Academy without him. That settles it then. Oh, for the love of murder. Who could have seen this coming? Well, I suppose I don't mind a bit of excitement. Come on, Nozomi, don't look so anxious. I'm worried about Nigo too. We need to protect Last Defense Academy now. Moko. One Stabka. Moko, we don't have anything to be scared of if we're together. We're so gonna be okay. Indeed. The Holy Jumonji Sword agrees, and she says bye-bye to Second Last Defense Academy. So he was telling the truth about the girl who talks to her sword. I told you, they're all very unique. You can count on them. Mrs. Sumino, I'm counting on you. First letter. We're playing charades now? So much fun. Yeah, you got it. Nigo held out his hand to me, but I couldn't reach it. But he couldn't reach it all, so I just replied with a nod. He could have bent down to shake his hand. We don't have any time to spare. We need to get back. Everyone got ready, said goodbye to Nigo, and boarded the school bus. After leaving Second to Last Defense Academy, Takamaru drove us down the same road we'd come by. Eventually, I dozed off. It was already dawn by the time we made it back to the campsite. Everybody who'd been waiting came running over once we got off the school bus. Welcome back. Thank goodness you're all okay. Oh, are these the Second Last Defense Academy people? Hey. Are these the rest of your teammates? They look poor. Don't you have any shame? You should be begging to be forgiven for ever being born while you bounce off the windshield of a luxury vehicle. Dang, get some freaking manners. These new characters are totally freaky. I love it. Sorry, Kurata is always like this around new people. Always? It's how Lady Kurata shows her love. So says the Holy Jumonji Sword. Lady Kurata? And you can talk to your sword? If anyone knows about love, it's this freak in her sword. You should see what she uses as a sheath, if you get what I mean. That is not true. My relationship with my blade is purely platonic. This whole exchange feels familiar. Sorry that you had to see a puke stain like me back here again. It must be unpleasant. I'll just go disappear somewhere. I've been thinking, you're rather cute. If you want to disappear, I can make it feel really good for you. Really good? Are you talking pleasure? Oh my god, he's gonna pile drive him. The girls are out of control. You're all acting like a bunch of simpletons. Are we going to be able to get through today's battle like this? Right, the invaders will be attacking today. Last time, the other team were awkward with the rest of us for a while after we first met. It took some time for us to get close. We don't have that kind of time right now. I need to get things organized. Everybody, listen up. Sora has sent another string of emojis. I have to sleep. Oh, well, slurp well, Sora. Thanks for popping in and spamming my fucking chat with colorful emojis. The invaders will attack today. So let's head back to the school and get ready. Have a what am I having? Back to the school. Aren't you worried about that threatening message?
What, you gonna sleep out here like a coward forever? You can die out in the wilderness if you want, but you'll be on your own.
Have a cool. Let's go back. Let's go back. Damn it. Why does this always happen to me? I just want to end up in a pool full of cash someday. We quickly introduced ourselves to one another and then set off toward the school. The second to last Defense Academy students looked on in amazement as we used the fire extinguishers to open up a path through the undying flames. And so we returned to Last Defense Academy for the first time in 3 days. It had been days since we were last there, but nothing seems to have changed. We showed the newcomers around the school and examined it from corner to corner ourselves. Finally, we arrived at that classroom. Oh, that's a good one for a stream. And thank you. Monster Hunter, MH. My cool. You're cool what? You're cool what? It's not a good spot to put this. My cool victory. There really is a threatening message. It says, have a cool stream, my cool victory. The message on the blackboard still looked as creepy as it did the first time. You still haven't found the culprit? I swear, when I find out who's behind this prank...
I'm gonna hit them with a nasty Destino!
A prank, you say? Is that really all it is? Well, why are you laughing all creepy like that? I can tell by the way they've written the word kill that they have a lustful blend of love and hate. The writer's thirst for blood is pulsating off the board. I'm all turned on. This guy is scary. Don't worry, Lady Kako. My holy Jumonji sword will protect you. Speaking of lustful, that sword of yours is a biohazard. You should keep it far away from children. The holy Jumonji sword is not a tool of licentiousness. I swear. Oh, I have a suggestion. I think some of us should stay inside during the defensive battle, just in case. But won't that put us at a disadvantage? We have you guys now, and our Hemo Anima is powerful enough already. Besides, I'm worried about leaving the inside of the school defenseless. Who knows what could happen? The message is still bothering me. Now that Sirai's gone, I'm not comfortable with all of us leaving. Then I hang out here and wait. I'd way rather get hunted down by a crazy murderer.
Dharma's completely fucked in the head as usual. Well, whatever you want to do. Let me guess, the twins are gonna stay too.
Well, That's right, we'll abstain. It seems safer here. If we hole up in a room just the two of us, we'll be perfectly safe. Right, sister dearest?
Wow, you guys want to get killed even more than I do.
I'll stay too, I think. Even if I were to go, I'd just be holding you back.
Make sure to keep up your training. Build that body like you mean it.
Yes, sir. That means the people going are the 5 members from Second to Last Defense Academy, and those of us who haven't volunteered to stay, right? Nozomi, are you good to go? Yes, no problem. I'll fight with everyone else. There's no hesitation in Nozomi's eyes. Oh. Have a cool stream, my cool streamer. I can see how that's streamer. Yeah. I probably would have put like stream and then the letter R for streamer, but that makes a lot more sense. She'd explained to the others how she could fight with the unofficial. She'd explained to the others how she could fight with an artificial class weapon, and I guess there's nothing to worry about if she can retreat if things go south. Huh?
Intruder alert. Defend.
Whoa, they're really here. Wow, how remarkable. It happened just as Takumi said.
We have to sortie.
No B. No P. Are you trying to say there's no R? There's no, like, registered symbol? The invaders are here. Takumi really did come from the future. Ah, there you go. No R.
Sound like BS to me, but I guess not. Anyway, let's kill these fuckers.
Right. If we use Sir Takumi's intel, victory will be ours. Yeah, that's right. We're counting on you, Takumi. Takumi, you give the orders. Lead us in Sire's stead.
I'd rather not be told what to do by this funny pages reject and his goofball friends. But if I must. If you die, I'll kill you.
What does that even mean? Don't you worry your pretty little head, Takumi. I'll bring you back from the river Styx as many times as it takes. Please don't let me get killed over and over again.
I'm ready to step in the ring. I got my sweatproof makeup on and I'm all set.
Take it away, Takumi. I got my barf bag, so let's do this. Everybody ready? It's time for a defensive battle. My grandmother sent me like 17 messages. Oh my god. Oh, March is Loeys Dietz Syndrome Awareness Month. Oh.
Did you know? The color of those creatures' insides is very pretty. They're hideous on the outside, but the contrast with their innards is so beautiful. Oh, thinking about the color makes me tingle.
Everything makes you tingle.
Oh, maybe we have something in common. The way their brains splatter everywhere when you crush their skulls feels rather wonderful.
Stop bonding over weird stuff. Nobody else agrees with you.
Just imagining it makes my stomach turn.
Forget that shit! There's more of them than last time.
Come to mention it, they've definitely increased their numbers. Were there this many last time? But we have a drastically bigger team now, so this little miscalculation shouldn't pose a problem.
It's fine. We can handle anything they throw at us if we work together.
Got it. team and fight. I'm going to whip every last one of them into submission. Bow down, fools! Get ready to face Moko Mujiro, the apocalyptic maiden of destruction! It's gonna be a slobber knocker!
These blackguards shall become rust on my holy Jumanji sword's blade. How about you?
Oh god, there's a new one.
Huh? We won!
This one's not loading? There we go. What the fuck? Gift me the money. Give me the money.
If you ever want to see your precious cat again, you'll give me $10,000 left on a bench in Central Park at 2 p.m. Saturday afternoon.
Wait, it's already over? What a bunch of two-pump chumps.
How unsatisfying. I was hoping to see something more sticky and pulpy.
It was a resounding victory, but things weren't exactly like the last time.
Or else.
And not just because of our new teammates either. Something felt off.
Hey, look! There's more of them!
What is that? Ew! More of them! I need a big, strong man to come and save me!
It's okay, Moko. If we just stay calm and take care of them, things will be okay.
Guess we just gotta knuckle up.
Knuckle up or shuckle up? I knew it. There's clearly more than last time. But why?
Don't let them get to you guys! Just keep fighting!
Okay, bow. Kabow. Slurp well. Thanks for popping in and sending a ransom note in my Steam chat. Stream chat.
Have we vanquished them all now?
Who knows? Maybe they'll just come streaming out from every little crevice like a bunch of roaches.
I can feel it, guys. We're way stronger now. And immortal, too! Now that's what the hell I'm talking about!
Goodness. Takumi, what happens now? This isn't the end, is it?
Not yet. A commander will show up next.
I thought so. Otherwise, it wouldn't be a challenge.
Are commanders those big freaks? Yeah, but they start off in human form. I mentioned this before, but the commanders are humanoid, like us. Their power is just like our Hemo Anima, too.
My, how fascinating. I would love to capture one alive and take a peek inside of it.
Speak of the devil. Look over there.
I shifted my gaze after Hiriko spoke.
Huh?
Who's that? Someone I'd never seen before was staring at us and at the school.
Is that a commander? They don't look like an invader.
It must be a new type. Human like us. With Hemo Anima.
They have some audacity to look so haughty. Let me put that fool in their place!
So, this thing turns into one of those big freaks we saw the other day? And it's got Hemo Anima, like us?
No! That's not them.
Huh? Then who is it?
Who is this? What's going on here? I've never seen this one before.
Takumi? What's wrong? This is the same as what you experienced last time, right?
Wait! Someone's coming from over there, too! Is this a commander tag team?
Huh? It's him! That's him! That's the commander!
Huh? Then who's the first guy?
Well...
Huh? Are they gonna surrender?
Absolute cinema.
No! They're coming for us! Keep your guard up! God of the planet, hear my plea, and lend me thy strength. Blood of my bond release!
It turned into one of those big motherfuckers! Just like Takumi said!
Know your place! You have some nerve defying an old Suzuki! I will destroy you, monster!
Did you guys hear that too? He's talking.
Indeed. He speaks human language.
Is this because of our hemo anima? Never mind that. What's going on with that other person? I don't remember if there was someone like that around the first time. Just who are they? What are they doing here?
Hey, Takumi! What the fuck are we supposed to do? You're from the future, right, dude? Tell us what happens next!
I don't know. We've deviated.
Huh? You gotta be kidding me!
We fought him before. We know how tough he is. Now that we've got this many fighters and we're hella strong, he's going down!
Yeah. Right.
I'll have time to think about this later. For now, the battle takes priority. I'll just have to make this work. Hey, Mervyn. Sorry to say Mervyn, but
What is this thing? Enough of this insolence!
He's rather strong. Honestly, I underestimated him.
Hey, I was just watching on the monitor last time, but was he really this strong?
No. He's considerably stronger than before. Just like us.
Just like us.
This is likely because of Takumi's time travel. I guess it's not just our hemo anima that responded to Takumi after he came from the future.
Huh? Are you telling me the enemy is stronger now too?
What gives, Takumi? Why'd you go and power them up like that?
I didn't know that was going to happen. How was I supposed to know going through time would affect the invaders too?
We don't have time to whine and moan. Let's focus on the enemy. We can talk later.
Right. Right. Even if they're stronger, so are we. We can do this. There are more of us to fight now too. Work together, cover each other, and take them down.
You know it! Moko Machiro doesn't run from demons! She beats the crap out of them!
Holy Jumanji Sword, we ride together!
We'll protect this school, along with humanity's future.
Serves you right! Writhe on your knees in the dirt until you die!
It's harder when they look like people.
Yeah. I mean, they even use hemo anima like us.
Hey, Takumi! It's your fault these monsters are stronger now, is it? Pay with your life!
I told you. I had no idea that had happened. I didn't even know it would do anything to your powers.
Hemo anima sure is mysterious. Not even the time traveler can explain it.
the fuck knows me?
Dang, I thought Takumi was gonna be our cheat code, man.
I suppose it's fitting that a war as bizarre as this should be fought using powers that are just as strange.
What's the point if the enemy is stronger too?
Oh, for the love of murder, enough complaining! More importantly, what was with that other person who showed up at first? They ended up getting away.
Perhaps a second commander? Surely Sir Takumi must know.
What do we do with this guy? He ain't dead yet.
I looked to where Takamaru was pointing.
Please, I beg of you, don't kill me.
Is this thing begging for its life? Pretty pathetic given you were just trying to kill us.
Shit. I don't like being able to understand these things.
Hey, I thought Takumi said they weren't intelligible to us.
I'm pretty sure this is all because of the changes to our hemoanima.
Which would mean maybe he can understand us too.
Hey, can you hear me? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, I understand.
The moment he opened his mouth, Hiroko was quick to interrupt.
I wouldn't recommend getting familiar with this thing. He's our enemy.
I guess so.
I beg of you, spare my life.
Hey, you...
It happened in an instant. Yugamu vanished and immediately circled behind the enemy, and then...
How precious.
Yugamu! Sorry, Takumi. I wanted to shut that demon's mouth sooner rather than later.
Good work, Yugamu. You single-celled simpleton of a boy is obviously would have been utterly taken in by his pointless begging.
Come on. Couldn't exactly deny the allegation. Wanted to talk with him a bit more. Maybe it would have changed something. But that's not happening now. This fight is over. Well done, everyone. Yeah, good work.
Now it's time to celebrate our win, right? Everybody survived. We can't celebrate without our leader.
True enough. Thanks, guys.
Okay, let's head to the cafeteria. All the success has me starving. Eating with poppers in my sight will no doubt cheapen the taste of my meal. I'm gonna hit the shower first. I feel totally disgusting. I'm gonna wash off first as well. I got splattered by blood. Come on, Takumi, you ready to go? Of course. Everyone returned to the school feeling a mix of exhaustion and happiness. Honestly, I couldn't get the commander's last moments out of my head. But I swore I'd win this 100-day war. So now's the time to earnestly celebrate our win. The battle now over, we shared the good news with the others waiting in the school. According to Darmi and Shoma, who'd been patrolling the school, nothing unusual had happened. I guess that's good news. What was the point of that threat after all? Who wrote it and why? I was lost in thought as everyone enjoyed a celebratory meal in the cafeteria. What a long day that was. The celebration was over and I was back in my room. I let out a sigh on my bed. I feel kind of sluggish now. The exhaustion was setting in now, leaving me with a nasty headache. I was just about to close my eyes to get myself to sleep when suddenly he showed up again. Hey, Shion. Oh yeah, Sora's never been here for me to say this guy's name. You again. Sorry, but I'm tired. Let me rest. I can tell, but I really want to check in on you. Why's that? You intrigue me, seeing as you used my power to jump through time and redo the past. I was sure that your second chance to this world would be one full of hope, where all would be saved. It looks like things are a bit different from what I was imagining. You're so relentless that you'd even end the life of a traitor without hesitation. It's frightening.
What are you getting at? It seems to me like you've changed.
Strange, isn't it? I don't share any of your memories of the past, but I'm starting to get the feeling you're not yourself.
Let me guess. Must be the power of cryptoglobin. Don't be ridiculous. What do you know about me anyway? Nothing at all. Relax. I'm not here to meddle. All I can do is watch from the defense room. No, I'm sorry. That was messed up of me to say. I'm just tired. Understood. Good night. With that, he quietly vanished. I don't really understand that guy. I'm Takumi Sumino. Nothing's changed about me. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing and find a new ending to these 100 days.
Band out of troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 8th day. Prepare. Be ready to get...
Oh, everyone's here. Good morning, guys.
Want some food? We have grilled mackerel meal with chocolate sauce and kimchi and bean paste slaw.
I think I'll pass.
How about rice with protein? You need your protein in the morning.
There are so many colorful sources of proteins piled up high that I could barely see the rice.
Oh, Takumi, still alive, huh?
My bad, I guess.
When's the killing game gonna start? Everyone's way too alive right now. Aren't we supposed to wake up in the morning and find a dead body covered in stab wounds? Like with blood splashed all over the place? Kind of like the omelet with ketchup there. Knock it off, I'm eating. What'd my omelet ever do to deserve this? How much of a grade school dropout do you have to be to believe such a stupid threat? You must have the same IQ as Kyoshka. Just like me. That means you can do everything except carry the numbers in an equation. Oh, she doesn't know she's being made fun of. Poor thing. I don't want to believe the message, but that doesn't mean we should ignore it. As we reported yesterday, while everyone else was fighting, Darmy and I checked the school from top to bottom. We didn't find anything out of the ordinary. Hey, couldn't that mean that you're the culprit? Me? Ooh, now that's a twist. I'm not smart enough to be the culprit. Plus, it's much more fun not knowing when I'll get killed.
Yagamu, I'd appreciate it if you didn't point fingers without evidence.
Hey!
We still have more fights with the invaders waiting for us, so I don't want us to be jumping on our own shadows.
Sorry, Takumi. You're very right.
Anyway, when's the next enemy attack? You should know, right?
Not for a while. Not until day 17, I think.
Then we have some time. We'll be able to get prepared before then.
What are you thinking?
Well, hemoanima training, of course, but also class weapon simulations. Also, maybe getting closer to everyone here? We just met, so we don't know each other all that well yet.
Yeah, I'm on board with that. We have to build mutual trust if we want to keep winning all the way to day 100.
Excuse me? You want me to fraternize with these elves? I'll gouge a third eye hole into that miserable head. Don't say that, Kurata. We won't get through this if we don't cooperate with each other. Friendship, hard work, triumph. I learned this from the Shonen Manga Bible. Barf. Trust and friendship are words normies use to curse the rest of us. None of that has anything to do with me. Keep it away. I'm not good with conflict, but I'd be happy to make some friends. I doubt anyone would be willing to accept a guy worth less than a belly button link collection, though.
You don't need to rush it. Just take your time and build up trust and rapport.
He's right.
Fine. If Takumi wants it, then I don't mind. Everybody reacted differently to the idea, but no one seemed to want to protest. Don't worry. We'll do this together. It might take time, but I need to be proactive about approaching everyone and deepening our connections. Hey!
Is this for me? Wow! You have no idea how happy you just made me!
I don't remember if this is going to max out Tsubasa or not. I can't do it anyway. Alright, was there something else that she would like? She likes the fast food.
Is this for me?
Hey!
Takumi, do you have a girlfriend? Sorry, I'm not trying to be weird. It's just, I'd like some advice on how to get a boyfriend. Some of my friends have started dating guys lately. It never seemed like something I'd want to do, but now I do feel a little envious of them when they talk about it. Being in love sounds like so much fun. The thing is, I don't think I could ever have a relationship with someone my own age. I wear clothes that I can move around in comfortably, but boys are always giving me lewd looks. Then they approach me, thinking I'm easy because of the way I dress. So, I definitely go for someone older. Someone who sees beyond that kind of stuff. Someone who'd comfort me when I throw up because of nerves. Oh, and he has to understand machinery. Or better yet, someone who can tinker with machines with me. But where am I gonna ever find someone like that? If you know someone, you have to introduce us, okay? If I can't find someone like that, though, I guess I can settle for you. Nah! Just kidding.
Your mom is Tsubasa Kawana is stronger now.
Huh?
Ugh. During our evening free time, I went back to my room and sat in bed. Guess I need to start rebuilding the trust I have with everyone all over again. Honestly, it sounds overwhelming. But I don't have time to feel sorry for myself. I need to be proactive. I was trying to steel myself when suddenly it happened. The alarm? Why? It's the same alarm I had heard dozens of times. But it wasn't supposed to sound again for a while.
Intruder alert. Defense.
No way. What the hell's going on? The unexpected development made it hard to breathe. Why? Why were they back here so soon after yesterday?
Hey!
Damn it, no time to think. I need to head over to the war room. Hey, Takumi, what the freak is going on? This isn't what you told us would happen. You said there wouldn't be an enemy attack for a while, right? I knew it, you tricked us. I never believed him, but this is fun, so, like, whatever. I didn't know this would happen. Why would they attack again today? Takumi, you really didn't know? Could this be that whole deviation thing you mentioned?
This ain't just some little quirky difference. We just fought yesterday, goddammit.
It's all suspicious, including the whole time travel story. If you do anything to Sister Dearest, I'll never forgive you. Oh, for the love of murder. Is now the time for this? We'll implode at this rate. Fighting amongst ourselves isn't going to take care of the invaders. Takumi, it's time to sortie. You're right. The same group as yesterday will go. Get ready.
I guess there's no other option. I'll crush these monsters without mercy.
These are the ones that you have to kill all three at once, right? You got Pakron, the paragon of virtue. And she's the one that's like, you disgusting creatures. We don't get... We successfully defended against the invaders, but even after our victory, we were gripped by astonishment. Unlike in the past, Smoke was still alive, but the future's changed significantly. What do I do now? How do I change what happens to us? Unable to get my thoughts in order, I returned to where everyone else was. Do we just not absorb the commander? What?
Done already? But I still want to play.
Had my guard down. Didn't expect to fight 2 days in a row.
Oh no, Tsubasa. You're white as a sheet. Are you alright? Sorry, I seriously just lost my entire breakfast. Seriously, man. I'm not used to fighting and killing stuff yet.
Everyone was visibly bewildered by having to Everyone was visibly bewildered from having to fight invaders 2 days in a row. I couldn't blame them. It was a shock to me too.
Oh?
Let's not confuse ourselves. More importantly, shouldn't we discuss our future strategy?
Future strategy?
The enemy changed their strategy and attacked again today. The scenario has changed from what Takumi knows.
Which means we'll no longer know when the next attack will be then.
Right. Things aren't how they were before.
Are you for real? You went through all that trouble of time travel and now we can't even use it to our advantage? But you saved me, right? It should prevent Nozomi and Ima's deaths too. There's no guarantee everything will work out. Someone else might die instead, right?
We can't let our guards down. We haven't even dealt with the threatening message.
It's killing me. We don't know the enemy's approach at all. Yeah, what are we supposed to do?
Why don't we ask Nigo? He might have some information. Right, we should be able to connect with him. I'm curious how he's holding up. Let's call him. Nozomi immediately set to using Sirei's old communicator. Nigo, I wonder how Second Last Defense Academy's doing right now. But, no matter how many times Nozomi tried, Nigo never responded. Huh? Why can't I get through?
I'm sure I'm using it right, and the communicator seems functional. The signal should be reaching him, but... Is that heap of junk using the bathroom? His stomach was always bulging out.
Do you think he's that constipated?
Forget what he might be doing on the toilet, man. Maybe something happened in the school.
The next attack on Second to Last Defense Academy should be day 17, but since the future's changed now, we can't rely on that information. Right. Might be best if we go check on Nigo in the school.
I'll drive. Just tell me where to go. I want to go too. I want to see Second Last Defense Academy.
I'll go too. Who else? Yugamu, you join us as well.
Sure. I suppose someone who knows the school should go.
Well then, that's our excursion team. The rest of you, please watch the school here. For now, let's all get some good rest. It was already late. Today was another tiring day. My whole body was slow and sluggish. I plodded back to my room and practically fainted in bed.
Get ready, prepare to spend a... Be ready to give your life.
Nice of you to join us, Takumi. You still look half asleep. Sorry, I just barely woke up. Everyone's here then?
Good morning, Takumi. A fine morning for some torture, no? No such thing as a good morning. There is non-existent as a hot girl who will talk to a basement dweller.
Everyone's levels of excitement are all over the place, but we at least seemed ready to go.
Okay, everybody on board. I'll have us out of here in no time.
So this is Second to Last Defense Academy. It looks just like her school.
It does, but it's ever so slightly different.
Can we, like, start killing each other when we get there?
You know how to have fun, don't you? You can do whatever you want if you can catch me. I know. Every time one of us catches the other, they can cut out one organ. Whoever gets immobilized first loses.
That's some messed up imagination.
I spend a lot of time lost in my imagination. I never run out of things to fantasize about.
Come on, stop talking about that. Just thinking about it is gonna make me...
Don't be frightened. I'm sure you look just as cute on the inside. Thinking about it is getting me all worked up. I cherish every last little piece.
I don't know if bringing this guy was a good idea. Kiriko kept silent as everyone else chatted. It was almost like she was in an entirely different world. Time passed as we continued on, until the school bus arrived at the second to last defense academy. But, when we got off the bus, we were immediately confronted with a scene that almost made our hearts stop.
What? What's going on?
No way!
Looks like the enemy attacked. There's destruction everywhere.
Oh, bummer. It was all over before we could play our killing game. How depressing.
There were no signs of invaders anywhere. Oh,
So this is
they must have withdrawn a while ago.
why we couldn't reach Nico then. I had a feeling. Call it a gut feeling. Was it the same for you, Takumi?
Yeah. But I didn't think we'd deviate so much in so little time. No. This is way beyond a little deviation.
Just then, Tsubasa called out, her face pale.
Hey! Everybody! Over here!
There are parts everywhere! A body has been discovered!
I recognized it immediately. The pieces definitely belong to...
Nico?
So this is Nico. He really looks just like Sirei.
I wonder if the invaders got to him. What do you think, Yugamu?
He must have self-destructed. An attack from the outside wouldn't scatter him all over the place like this. I don't see any defensive wounds or invader blood around. Maybe he self-destructed before they engaged him.
Yugamu began his post-mortem on Sirei with the precision of a seasoned pro. Right, Hiroko must have brought Yugamu with us in anticipation of this.
Maybe he left some kind of message for us before he did it. We don't have any further business here. Let's go back.
Wait, maybe he left a message for us. Let's leave. After we buried what was left of Nigo, we silently boarded the school bus. How could Second to Last Defense Academy fall like this so soon? What are we meant to do? I was utterly confused by this unexpected assault. By the time the bus was back at the school, it was already late at night.
Band out of troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready. In honor of this milestone, I'm giving you access to the rec room and the leisure lounge on the 3rd floor. I'll tell you all about how they work in person. See you there!
He's not here to explain anything anymore, but I guess the announcements will continue even when he's gone. All the classrooms have already been unlocked, but I guess there's not much we can do about these announcements. It's not important. There's something I need to do now anyway. Since we returned so late yesterday, we decided to hold off on reporting to everyone who would stay behind. Hiroko was going to explain everything to them this morning. After that, those of us who had gone to the second campus yesterday were to gather in the war room to see if there was any data from Nigo. After I eat, I have to hurry to the war room. Oh, good morning, Takumi. Huh? Knows me. Oh, you have rice on your face. You must have eaten in a hurry. Nozomi grinned and plucked the grain of rice off of my cheek. Being on the receiving end of this gesture made my chest tighten. Karuo used to do the same thing to me. She'd laugh at me for getting crumbs from my lunch on my face.
Hey, peasant! You were having foul thoughts about Nozomi just now, weren't you?
Huh?
You can't fool me. You were leering at her. You probably violate her in your mind every night, like in some kind of pervy comic.
I would never do that. Anyway, what are you two doing here? The two of them insisted they'd be allowed to join us after hearing about last night's events. Sorry, but there was no way I could just sit around after hearing what happened to Nigo in Second to Last Defense Academy.
That stupid junk heap blew himself up. I want to hear his last words.
That's no problem, but we don't actually know if he had any last words.
We got something. A voice data from Nigo.
Huh? Really?
Yep, I haven't opened it yet since I thought we should all be here to listen to it. Oh, and also, Darmi said she'd been missing out because her low blood pressure is affecting her mood. So now that Takumi's here, that's everyone. Let's hear it, Tsubasa, if you don't mind. Right, of course. Here it goes. Tsubasa touched a button on the panel, and a staticky voice message began to play. Dearest students, there's something I need to tell you. The invaders have attacked Second to Last Defense Academy, and there's quite a number of them. They must be serious about taking this place down. Thankfully, all of you are at Last Defense Academy, but it's only a matter of time before they realize this place is a mere decoy. You need to defend Last Defense Academy at all costs. I need you to promise that you will, for the sake of keeping humanity's hope alive. To tell you the truth, I worry about how Last Defense Academy will fare without the Honorable Sirei to guide you. But I know you'll all be right. You'll be all right in the end. I have complete confidence in you. It's been an honor to serve with all of you. Go now and fulfill your true mission. I have one last thing to do in order to fulfill my role. There's important data stored in my memory bank. I can't allow it to fall into enemy hands. This is where we part. You, I, and Second to Last Defense Academy. Fare you well. The message cut off there. It's just as we figured. Looks like there's no new information here. Nigo. Can't believe that rest bucket just went and self-destructed, forcing us to deal with the aftermath. I am not pleased. Now that Second to Last Defense Academy has fallen, the enemy will concentrate all their fighting power on us. Oh, for the love of murder. I suppose we're about to be very busy then. For now, we should share this information with everyone. We also need to come up with a strategy moving forward. Things have deviated so far from the past timeline, I know. What do we do now? Why does this bother you?
You wanted to redo the past, right? Then it's only natural that things would change.
Hiroko. Hiroko's words came as quite a shock. She's right. Things should be changing because we're creating a new history. All that matters now is figuring out how we can all stay alive. I need to change my mindset.
I'm gonna save this data so we can share it. Let's hurry and report to everyone else.
After we played Nigo's voice message to everyone in the cafeteria, their reactions were calmer than I had expected, than I had imagined. I guess I must have already imagined that he reported something after they heard that he self-destructed. The discussion about our strategy moving forward, on the other hand, was much livelier, and it was clear what we needed to do. We needed to train hard in order to survive the invader attacks. That settled, everyone went their own way, feeling determined. Let's see. Sexy clothes, soothing items, handy items, animal ornaments. Oh, that's right. She likes the Calico Cat figure.
For me? I see. Thank you. This makes me happy.
Oh, the other thing she liked. Maybe I can make one of those. Soothing items. Oh, that wasn't the animal ornament? Oh. A Shiba dog-shaped plushie. The fluffy texture might be better than the real thing. Recommended for those who are unable to keep pets.
Suppose this is acceptable. Oh, you want to know me better? I suppose I don't mind. I'm just a normal girl. I've always been serious-minded and inconspicuous. The only thing that sets me apart is my grades. Anyone can excel if they study enough. It's easily done in a world that acknowledges a person's industriousness. But that also meant that I had to suppress my own desires to live up to the expectations of others. Battle liberates me from that suppression. I can express myself fully without holding back. Oh, tearing the invaders apart is so very stimulating. This is the only place that allows me to shine as the person I truly am inside. These battles have set me free. I no longer need to care about what others expect of me.
Huh. Your bond with Yoriko Shizuhara is stronger now.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
So much happened today. I can't believe we lost Migo, too. There's no sense in dwelling on it. I need to keep moving forward. I'll go to sleep early today. I need to switch gears so I'm ready for what tomorrow may bring. So, like, when she said, oh, this makes me happy. Okay, it was one of her.
Get ready, prepare, be ready to...
Morning already. I'm so sleepy. Just 10 more minutes. I just cozied up under my blanket and began to doze off again when ding dong. Ugh, it's too early for this. Just give me one more minute. Knock it off! Is this some kind of prank to make me sleep deprived? Getting a hint that this assault on my doorbell would continue until I answered. Rubbed my eyes and got out of bed. I yawn as I open the door to greet my morning visitor. Knows me. Oh, Darmy. Darmy? What is it?
Hey, a wonderful blood-soaked morning to you.
That sounds pretty much the opposite of wonderful. What do you need?
There's something I wanted to tell you.
This early in the morning?
I'll forget it if I don't say it ASAP. I just thought about it while I was peeing.
Okay, what is it?
So, like, I was hanging out in this school while you guys were fighting the invaders, right?
Right, she'd been on standby during day 7 and day 8.
And I was skipping through the halls, hoping to find some crazed murderer looking about, right? Sadly for me, I didn't find one, but I did find a little something very interesting. I was totally going to tell you, but I forgot. It completely slipped my mind.
Is it something interesting?
I'll show you. I need to drag you into this anyway.
Drag me into what? Once I finished getting dressed, Darmy immediately grabbed me by the hand and pulled me along as she smiled eerily. The library. I get the feeling you don't spend a lot of time here.
So true. Books are only good for putting on top of your cup of ramen while the noodles cook. But murderers love hiding in places like this, right? So I was just wandering around. That's when I found it. And by it, I mean info about who the murderer really is.
You're kidding. There's no way there's an actual murderer.
Take a look.
Darmy plopped a worn-out looking notebook on the desk. Huh? Looks pretty old. What is it, a diary? The cover was deeply worn and filthy. The pages were yellowed, ripped, and stained. But that was nothing compared to what jumped out at me when I opened it. I gulped hard. What is this? To put it simply, it was the most disturbing thing I'd ever seen. There was a shadowy figure holding some kind of blood-stained knife, and had a large amount of blood splattered on them. Red and black, the space up to the figure's feet was completely filled in with red, as if they were standing in a sea of blood. Even worse, the actual paper of the notebook seemed to have real blood splatter on it.
So sick, right? It looks pretty realistic.
Is this some kind of prank? Maybe somebody made it with a Giftomatic or something.
Wow, Takumi, you're so boring. Live a little and imagine a fun killing game.
Unfortunately, I'm happy to be boring when it comes to killing games. More importantly, is there something written here?
I'm not sure either. I could only read about half of it.
The letters were smudged, and a fair amount of it was indecipherable.
Somebody help. Done. Kill.
Logically speaking, it probably says, "Somebody help me, I don't want to be killed."
A murderer attacked them. I mean, look, they wrote more too. Then they went all crazy and itchy tasty on us.
I don't care if this is the journal of the actual murderer or not. I want to know what it says. I connected whatever I could make out and tried to decipher the diary, but what it said was difficult for me to believe. A killer is hiding somewhere in the school. The 16th student. Once they find their prey, they slice their bodies to ribbons with their weapon. The killer took many of my friends. They're all dead now. The killer is human, but inhuman. No matter how many times I kill them, they won't stay dead. None of it makes any sense. Somebody help me. I'll be killed. We'll all be killed. We're all going to die. The writing grew messier and messier with each page. I managed to read this far by filling in the blanks wherever I could, but it is completely unreadable past this point. The way the brushstrokes danced across the page seemed to show the author's maddening terror. It was a little unsettling. In the end, the diary entry simply stopped. The identity of the culprit was never revealed.
Yeah, how'd you like that? A killer hidden in the school sounds pretty romantic to me.
This is ridiculous. It's obviously just a made-up story. I mean, an immortal killer? Really?
Hey, we're basically immortal too. It's not that weird.
She has a point, but still. This diary's pretty old. There's no date, but it's clearly been through some long years. Were Hemoanima and the Revive-O-Matica thing here that long ago?
No idea. I don't care about the details anyway. More importantly, doesn't this seem connected to the threatening message?
Message?
That was the signal that the killing was about to begin. And now we're all going to...
beautiful. Hey, what's getting into you?
The message was just the prologue. Things are really about to kick off now. I can feel it. This is so exciting. Who's gonna be the first casualty, hmm?
That's not funny, Darmy. Not at a time like this.
I know you think it's a joke or made up, but how can you be so sure, Takumi? We never found out who wrote the message, and there's no proof this diary is fake.
Yeah, but still.
You're the one in the most danger since you're trying to brush it all off as a lie, aren't you?
I want to tell her not to be ridiculous, but I couldn't argue with her logic. Are we all going to die? Is someone going to kill us? Have I lost my mind? Of course they're not. That makes no sense. I'll take the diary. Don't tell anyone about this, okay?
Oh, you're keeping it a secret?
We have enough on our plate dealing with the invaders. I don't want to saddle everybody with pointless anxiety. So please, just do what I'm asking.
Whatever, it's more fun if the killing starts unexpectedly anyway.
Thanks, I guess. I hid the diary under my clothes and hurriedly left the library. Couldn't shake the feeling that I need to hold on to it for some reason. Back in my room, I quickly shut the diary in the drawer of my desk. I need to prepare for the next invader attack. That's where my focus needs to be. Can't just sit here. I need to do something. Alright. I think I will stop here for now. We're now securely in the next route, whatever this is. Like, if this was the killing game and the mystery route. So, I don't know. Is this the serial killer route? I don't know. But anyway, thanks to anyone who tunes in. Hope you enjoyed. Good night. Slurp well. And